Hi guys, welcome to a new series in which I pick my favourite mods for the month. I'm calling this series Newerafarmer'S Pick. So every month I will choose my favourite 3 mods that have been released that month. Now if you're like me, I really enjoy customization, and being able to do that in the game makes it just that little bit better. Now when it comes to choosing mods, it's quite difficult because there are lots out there. So I hope this episode sort of eases you into a decision. We'll just go through what you can do with these mods, the bad points, the good points, what I like about them, and how they work and play in the game. So my top 3 picks for November then. Let's start off with this Manitou. So I've chosen this pivot steer Manitou, the MLA T533-145V+. What a mouthful. But I particularly like this mod because of the customization it has to offer. I mean, look at the different tyre and wheel types you can get options. I particularly like these because it's kind of like a biosolidsy AD plant kind of setup tyre, where they're working on a lot of gravel, tarmac, concrete, etc. Then we can get duals and quads. And I feel that'd be good for clamping, which is pretty cool. We can also add weights, so you can lift a lot more without it tipping up. Also helps with that clamping. We can then also add more beacon lights, and you can get a cool little chrome exhaust there. Now that's pretty cool. Colour change, I think black is quite fashionable at the minute. You could go white, sort of match your fleet, and then cramp green, which is an interesting combination with the Manitou and red. It doesn't quite go, but again, if you like your green and you want a nice pivot steer telehandler, this is the way to go. Interesting colour combination there. So the mod itself then, so if it looks good, that I've put those tyres on that I quite like, sort of like the concrete tyre. No, it looks really well. Let's have a look inside. What you can expect from a typical Manitou, really. So how does it drive? Let's start up. Let's load a couple of boxes there. So in real life as well, pivot steers are really quite hard to see low down. But at least on Farming Simulator, we can zoom outside. I do struggle to drive pivot steers on this game, I'm not going to lie. But nothing untoward, nothing striking me to say that this is a bad mod. Always a little bit difficult to get pallets off. But it's just a demonstration of what it can do and how it drives, really. That's in one, that one. So all in all, aside from being a pivot steer and I can't drive it, I like the customization. It's a good mod. So that's my first pick for this episode for November. Let's just have a look at those beacons. Gotta check the beacons out, haven't we? Like I said, pros, good customization. Manitou, isn't it? So it's nice to see a bit more variety in the game towards Manitou. I like the tyre setup, the wheel options. I like the chrome exhaust and the beacon extras, and I really like the back weight you can put on, so we can really lift a bit more. Moving on to the second pick then. So the Linde E14-335 compact forklift, really. Range of colours, which is good. But it'll be good for your, you can put it on your horse stables for unloading small trucks and vans and stuff. I also feel that these are a lot easier for loading pallets and boxes and all that sort of thing from the stores. So you could leave one of these in your sort of shop, and then when you come and pick stuff up, this could be like the shop forklift. We can add sort of the guard on there, but let's go yellow and yellow. Very nice too. So let's see how it drives in. Here's one, I had one prepared earlier. So got some beacons, the reverse lights. See your reverse lights there. Just a compact forklift. Let's see if I can load a few boxes a bit easier than the Manitou. It thinks it's got it. Well, that's unfortunate. It appears that these are too heavy for it. Well, that's not a bad thing. I was kind of hoping that it would at least lift one. So is there anything else that we can lift with that? Let's have a little look. Must be some smaller pallets. Let's go for these, see if it will lift these better. So for our first con then, can't lift an IBC. Really good steering lock. Struggling to get in this one, and then obviously now it thinks it's on there. Is inside view any better? No, so the inside view we are completely blocked by this mast. So there's a few cons already, I've noticed. Oh, we just had to get that right, so I'm not bang on in the middle, but I've got it now. Will it lift? So it has no problem with saplings. So if you want to load your saplings quicker to a truck, they really need to change the pallet physics in this game. So we're almost there. So that I feel like it was a bit of too much hard work. I like the steering lock, almost on a sixpence. I like the long forks. So it looks like this would just be sticking to really light stuff, really small pallets, etc. Other than that, that's a nice little mod, to be honest. On to my third pick of the month then. The Linde Farmline 6x4. Where we obviously know what it's trying to be. Scania, new sort of new facelift one. But I chose this because there's not many base game sort of decent European trucks kind of like this style. Obviously you got your Mans and those like off-road kind of trucks, but it's nice to see something like this coming into the game, so I thought I'd choose it. Loads of colour options, cool rim options as well if you really want to get snazzy with the colours. We'll match that up there with the mud guards. I quite like you can get the sort of wing fenders, the airfoil spoilers, and the sort of truckers big mud flap there. Kind of American looking, but they do have a lot of these in the old Europe market. Choice of engines, so the 620 V8 and the 560. Got to go big, always got to go big. So at first looks, it's quite a long truck. Fifth wheel looks in an interesting position. I went for your standard white 620. Like I said, the fifth wheel is in kind of a strange position to me. It is a long truck. So I had a choice of low loaders, and this is the only one that kind of fit, because the other ones, the sort of the headstock was in the mudguard. So you're limited to a choice of trailers. I'll show you this one over here quickly. The Lizard low loader fits quite nicely because it has a long neck essentially, so there's a big gap there. but I had the other Figeli or Fiegel trailer and it just didn't fit properly. I'm loaded up to take this tractor and tanker to a construction site, so let's have a look, see how this Scania drives. Quick look inside. Fairly basic in here. You've got your instrument cluster there, dash there, and there's not really a lot else going on, but it sounds good. It'll be a sturdy mod because it's off the Modhub. See how it drives. Feels like it's got tinted windows, so I can't see a lot out the front. That's a con so far, because I quite like driving inside. No beacons, I must add, which is a bit annoying. That's nice. I quite like that light feature. Other than that, it hasn't really got a lot else going for it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see how it pulls this load. See, I cannot see anything, so probably not best to drive inside. This is an outside vehicle. Oh, the beacons are working on the trailer, that's good. Let's go right. So, problem straight away then. We've got stuff coming out the shop. It's just the way the fifth wheel sits, to be honest. It's quite a low trailer. Right, let's take a run up at that. So the aim of the game in this then is to just keep her lit, keep your foot down. Well, it's pulling that load all right. As I said, I can't really see a lot. The lights help? Nah. So I don't recommend driving inside. Oh my. Absolutely roaring along that bus. I wanted to go up there. Yeah, alright. Let's go for a top speed. See what it does. Your speed camera coming up. So no real power issues or struggling here. It drives really nice. And there's the end of the map. Whee! And just like that, a green one. So yeah, pros and cons then. It's a nice sturdy mod. Graphics look good, pixels look good. Not too many options. I like the mud flap. I like the xenon lights. Cons. Fifth wheel's a bit weird, it's a bit long, can't see out the front window. There you have it. Those are my picks for November, my top 3 mods: Lizard, Manitou and the Linde. So the Manitou is pick of the month out of these 3. Good customization, good wheel options. I like the added weight, I like the beacons and the chrome exhaust. I hope this episode helps you with your mod choices. And until next month, bye for now.